Thank you for tuning into the video. It's your boy TikiTheWizard, and just a reminder, I am not a financial advisor. Anything that I say in this video are just my own opinions and just things that I've accumulated with my own DD as well. Keep in mind, everything that I say here does not mean that I will be investing into it necessarily, unless I specifically say that I will be investing into it as well. Keep in mind, you could join the Discord, link in bio. Full disclosure, I'm not a financial advisor again, but I do have some knowledge and have a master's degree myself. Thank you. Have a good day. What's good, everyone? It's your boy TikiTheWizard, and we're back with the video. We've been MIA for a long time, maybe about a year. Trying to be a little more aggressive and more into these stocks now. So I'm just going to create a couple of videos, a little bit of run through of what SPY looked like today. Today was FOMC at 11 a.m. Pacific time, or 11:30 Pacific time, when Powell began to speak. We'll see a little bit of those reactions and the time frames, and I just kind of dive into it a little deeper. So if you're new around here, basically what I like to do is I like to break down a couple of stocks, a little bit of their key levels, and go from there right into the day. So uh, these are new levels because this is all-time highs, right? So these are levels that were seen as support and resistance into SPY, and you'll see that with Microsoft, and SPY, those were new all-time highs. If I know correctly, with Apple and SPY, I know that for sure. I could double check with Microsoft in just a second, but I don't want to be going around for too much. But meaning that these resistances are created, and resistances could sometimes be used as support and or a resistance, vice versa. So in the beginning of the day, we ended up seeing at about 7:30. From open, we started seeing that push up, and then we started seeing this rejection here. So we know that this is a key level. We're already pretty high up into 545, 544 ranges. So a 450 tap is expected, but at that point we're triggering a gamma squeeze all around, and you can kind of see that with Apple as well, and how it's in its reaction. How that's a 29 point move there in just a matter of days. You can see the difference here. A little bit of my synopsis, a little bit of crazy lines. Sorry if you can't follow along, but sticking to the ride, we'll kind of dive into this a little more. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I like to trade in the 1 minute time frame, but we'll go into the 5 minute time frame just so we could see a little more of the reaction. We see a double top here, and that causes. We saw that right after FOMC, and once he was ending the presentation or the speech, we started seeing that downward move, right? So that's very important. And if you dive into the 1 minute time frame, you begin to see that was about the same level as over here on this side, right? So if we dive into that in that 1 minute, that's where we're able to see that. And look at this nasty fall right here. So definitely some levels to look into to tomorrow. So this is a resistance here. We've seen this be broken. It was previously used as this support, right, as I was mentioning a little bit earlier. This is previously as a support right here, kind of going down across right here. But we start seeing this momentum begin to pick up a little bit of action here. So keep in mind, if we do slide above that 542.50 area, we could see 444 fairly fast. So have that. Same in the downside. If we see this rejection again, and we start seeing under maybe 442, we start seeing that 542, then we'll start seeing that 540 one level support. And if we get under that, then we have that pocket to get pretty under there. So let's just be mindful. 541 to, that's about a $4 move down. So if we do see that, there's a lot of strength right now into SPY. A lot has been carried over into Apple here. and you can notice that here on that daily we have two insane candles, right? So we have this first candle from 194 into today 220, so about a 25 $26 move that's happened in about 2 days, which is ridiculous to point out. Looking into the options chain a little bit, what I like to do is dive into these here. So let's dive into a little larger one to 20. Say a realistic one would be, we would realistically get a 195 into the end of week. This is a 154, 1.54 move to 2,531, so 25.31. So these are the kind of moves that I want to start getting into. If you want to catch any of these moves, feel free to stop by into this channel. I'm going to be creating a couple more in-depth videos so we could find something like this, right? So previously we saw these resistances being a key factor, um, mainly these resistances down here. This is a new all-time high, so this is a resistance that I created myself down, right? So here we are, the 220, and there we are. So if we get in under this pocket, which is unlikely, we already got this approval one time. Um, Kind of wanted to play into it and started going up, but this might be the level. Into the 5 minute, we see a little bit of support building up right here, and same support that was given up here for this way up. So if we see 225 plus 220 plus, we can see all-time highs there. And Apple, with AI and with everyone's data, I think it could essentially create a virtual person, or clone of a person, individual like myself or you. So uh, you know that is kind of concerning, but at the same time, coming from a business standpoint, that could really give people a lot of information as well. A lot of companies' information about a person, what they like, the interests, how to best approach them in marketing material, and really push for the overall revenue of a company at the end of the day, right? So keep key points to keep in mind. That 213 pocket into that 406.89 level, and 220 plus would get you that 225. Lastly, let's move into last stock, I should say. It is at all-time highs, so another another company that you gotta watch out for. It's priced at almost 450, almost $500. That's a pretty pricey stock, but at the same time, the markets compared to Apple are totally different. The markets are more so for business, whereas Apple is more so for personal and small businesses. At the same time, you do get those people that it's the lucrative product, everyone wants it as well, but Microsoft is stepping up their game, and with different intel core ultras coming out, and just different, everything really coming out, and the data being accessible to a company like Microsoft. It can really push for uh, other platforms like ADP to really start stepping it up and really offer more to their client. At the end of the day, Microsoft has a lot of clients, and I think that's what's really pushing it towards this all-time high of 443.40. So let's dive into this one a little deeper. This is at all-time highs, so a resistance that I marked there, but if we get above that 441.31, maybe a little love tap on this 180 MA green line here, uh, tap into this upside. I could definitely see that. So let's keep that in mind, right? So going back downward, if we do get under that 438 level, we can see that 432 playing a big part as well. So let's keep that in mind into tomorrow and just how it plays out. If we do go up, at this point, mm, SPY and Microsoft are getting to that, that price point of Would you rather invest into Microsoft itself, or would you rather invest into SPY? And I really think that that's really pushing a lot of investors, but a lot of money to move at the same time. So keep that in mind as well. Another one that I will add, just want to look into it a little bit, is Nvidia into next week. So I'll look into this stock a little bit, but really, um, wow. Well, this split, I need to reorganize it with the split and everything. So just it is at all time highs again. So just worth mining. And lastly, Bitcoin. I like to go over Bitcoin to see how everything is going. I like to view it at a 4 hour time frame just so I can get a big picture view as well as the daily. So start seeing a lot of support in this area right here, right? So definitely if we break under this 66,600 or 66,700 level, then this could go back down to 61,350 fairly quick. If we do see this upside, we'll start. This will be a little choppy. Maybe we'll get under here a little bit and then start bouncing up. And from 68,800, we can start testing that all-time high and see that fairly fast on that daily. We're already up there, but at the same time, we might want to tap that one more time, create that double top and confirmation for that downside uh, as well, or we want to push up. So that's important with these stocks. We don't want to force anything. We want to look at it, but at the same time we want to react to what's given to us. Up here, these are previous levels that were already recorded, right? Let's say we woke up this morning, we're gonna look and we have this level down here. We're obviously gonna look for this push up, right? Because it gives us the best risk to reward. And going from this 66,700 level to roughly this 68,900 level is for sure some money. And just watching this, how it builds, and breaking that level at the end of the day, here we see that test up, that rejection right here on this candle. Though this candle would have gotten a lot of people faked out to that bullish side, maybe including myself being off of this. People have to learn to really sell at this level here. If you see this stop loss starting to hit, it might be time to sell. Going into the end of the video, we might get this test here at 66,692 and potentially go up, creating that double top of comfort, or that double bottom of confirmation. But let's see how it plays out into tomorrow and into the weekend. I'll try to upload another video for you guys. But at this point, let me know if there's anything else that is of interest to you, any stocks you want me to review onto the next video. Feel free to join my Discord here as well, the Day Trading Empire. Link is in my description in my channel. Feel free to join. It's completely free for now, so take advantage of it while you can. This is Tiki, and I'm out.